Welcome back to Battle of the Supercars and our matchup of super sedans at Michelin's Proving Grounds in Lawrence, South Carolina. Paul leads our competition 1-0 after his 0 to 100 to 0 win in round 1. For round 2, we have moved to the vehicle sensitivity track to run the 60 to 130 mile per hour roll-on head-to-head. The asphalt surface is so smooth here, you can feel any imperfection in the tires. After a rolling start to 60 miles per hour, the fastest to 130 wins.
Tanner, Paul got you in the 0 to 100 to 0, which is an off-the-line acceleration. This is a 60 to 130, a little bit of a different kind of acceleration.
60 to 130 is all about passing that row of cars, that's stuck behind the truck on the Autobahn or at speed. And that's what Mercedes is good at. And that's where I think the power of the naturally aspirated V8 will help it out.
The one good thing about the 60 to 130 is it's really tough to cheat. So that may even things out with Paul Tracy.
Paul, Tanner conceded that you got him with the short-term acceleration on the 0 to 100 to 0. But he says in the rolling 60 to 130, he and that Mercedes has the advantage.
Well, I can tell you what, Lee, he's going to have to concede all day because today my last name is ever first name greatest with this Cadillac. So he's got no chance today. I've got the supercharger. Hopefully I can have it in the boost, get my shifts right, and I think this car's going to rocket past the Mercedes.
A loop on each end of the track separates the straights about a mile long, where the acceleration is now.
Oh, you got a little bit of a jump on there. Getting through 110 in fourth gear. Come on, baby! This thing is just moving and screaming. Oh, look at him just pull on me. No way. Just going to click fifth gear up to 135. I'll lift it off. 130. Pretty good run. Car felt smooth. Shifts were nice and precise. Feeling fast.
I'd like to say it was close, but he just walked me.
She's a smooth operator. So smooth operator. Oh, that's so depressing. Cadillac love.
Paul is on it. Almost a full second is the difference in this win for the Caddy.
You finished in 13.4 seconds versus Tanner's 14.2. You took this event, too. You're running away with it today.
Maybe I should just call myself greatest of all time instead of greatest ever. But the Cadillac is strong, lots of power. I don't see us losing.
Last name ever.
That's right. I think Tanner's got a little bit of a sweat going. If the Cadillac has so far outperformed Tanner Faust, he's going to have his work cut out for him.
You got beat. You got beat pretty bad. You got to be disappointed.
That was brutal. I mean, he was just gone. And I can't even blame it on him jumping the start or anything. He just took off. It's just a horsepower game at that point. I was in the right gear at the right time. Nothing I could do. Cadillac's pretty quick. I heard Paul on the phone. He was actually calling the airlines, getting an early flight. He thinks he's going to wrap this thing up before the end of the, the afternoon here. Man, he's walking around with his chest all puffed out, but he's actually winning, and it's hard to take.
That's right, Tanner. Paul leads 2 events to none on the Michelin Battle of the Supercars scoreboard after his 60 to 130 mile per hour roll-on win in round 2. Still ahead, the Mercedes and Cadillac hit top speed in round 3.
You know, Tanner, he'll start talking and jabbering and making all kinds of excuses. I tried to cheat a little bit.
Also,
you're talking to the greatest ever here, baby.
Tanner has enough of Paul.
I'd rather be tied down under this sun all day long than to hear Paul gloat for a minute.
It's a competition here, and I don't mind busting Tanner's chops a little bit.